Hello everyone and welcome back to Banished with the Colonial Charter mod here on Night Ghost 49. I'm going to go ahead and unpause this. I'm going to let things go. We're just going to deal with the flow. Let's do a quick little report and then I'm actually going to look at comments for the video. So overview, we have 941 citizens. Food is doing a lot better. Production, we are like only in the hundreds under and we are purchasing food. So we're actually good. We're good to go. And let's see. What else? What else do we want to look at? We're not quite at the numbers we were before when we got our nomads, but we are recovering a bit when it comes to children and families and all that. Actually, we can look at that number right now. Wow, we have almost 500 families and half of the houses, essentially. So, which leads me to my next point. There's two things. I want to read the comments. And I want to do another big expansion. So let's go through the comments. I'm not Potus says water worlds are very important. A decent sized forest when you begin is kind of an essential thing. Because we were talking about possibly in their next Let's Play, when there's a big update and things don't matter or match anymore, that I should do that. Well, I'm actually glad you mentioned that. I would love to have a seed that you recommend. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Also, BD Dewise. I guess really enjoy your videos. You're showing off a mod has gotten me interested in the game again. That is awesome. I have an observation for you. I noticed you said you're having trouble seeing stuff behind trees. You know you can rotate the camera, right? You know, I do know that, and I haven't been. So why don't we rotate the camera? Because the map doesn't move. I can still get around and be okay. Now, actually, there's a technical reason why I don't do that. My mouse that I'm using right now, because my other one died, which was my favorite mouse that my wife got me. Good old wife ghost. Oh, holy crap. Look, I've noticed the road's all messed up right here. Well, I didn't know I could see that. Your middle mouse button is what you can do to control this and do those really minute changes. I can't do that because it doesn't work on my current mouse, which kind of sucks. So, I'm actually fine with this. I'm going to let that go. Look at the cows. They're walking through the water. Oh my gosh. So thank you for that. Let's do this at a different angle. Maybe you guys will like that. We'll move over here. What is going on over here? Oh, sheep. We just bought all those animals. Let's check the trader. There was one more comment I wanted to look at as well. Excuse me. I'm still got the tiniest bit of, leftover cold that I'm dealing with. This is not a very good haul for us, actually. Silverware would be good, but I think we're actually producing enough by ourselves, so I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. Thanks but no thanks. And the last comment is by, was it D3DNS1D3? Interesting username. You set the traders to automatic purchases. How does the game choose which items it uses from your inventory? Does it just go down the list in order, or some other way? That's the only reason I never use automatic purchase, because it's like I choose which item I get rid of at what time, not like trading a certain item if my stock for that particular one is low. Thanks. I will admit, the game doesn't allow you to set any restrictions on that, and it kind of sucks. I wish it did. I believe it goes top to bottom, but let's look at the next purchase for this one when it buys food. And let's find out, because in all honesty, I don't know. Because it's kind of wonky, I've never really looked at it because I haven't been able to control it. So I'm not entirely sure how it does that. And, you know, there's some vendors, like the one that was just here, that won't take spirits. And I believe Noble Rambler in the previous video, by the way, I'm reading comments for one video behind, so there's still a gap here, just FYI. Noble Rambler did provide a list of professions. I don't know if that covered, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that covered anything to do with what is sold and what's not sold. So, only slightly helpful there. But I am reading the comments. I'm not entirely sure, so let's try to pay attention and see if we can figure that out. So this vendor does logs. He purchased, it looks like he purchased those with pottery. Because they're worth more? That's the highest valued item. I honestly have no stinking idea. That's very weird. I really don't know. So, sorry, I don't have a solid answer for you. Basically, I've learned throughout my years, say what you know and then just give an answer. I don't know. And that's the gist of it. Okay, I want to expand. I think we've got some really good stuff going on here, but I really want to push out and do even more. Now, back in this eastern forest here, we've done a little bit of work. We've talked about expanding over here and messing with this. I think I want to hold on that just a little bit. Ooh, let's get a field going here. We have 1 million people. It's not even funny. I think we're going to do... Let's just do some more wheat. Because I know I can do flour and also produce even more food there as well. Look at all this good stuff we have. Should I? I have so many people. No, we're going to do a big expansion project. Let's hold off on that. Maybe we should continue to push down this way and just fill in this whole bottom half. Let's do a village here with maybe a small trader and some industry. And then from here, you know, we don't want to overlap too much of what's going on right in this area. Which reminds me, I probably could just put a few houses here. Country house? Can I fit the country? No, gosh, no. Wow, there's like no room to do any of that. Probably gonna have to look at some some little expansion nooks that we can put on there. Okay, this one's almost done. We're waiting for one thing to get removed. Alright, so why don't we look? We've got a road going on this way. What do you have? Sheep and bison. I have no fancy furniture here. This is very odd. Sheep and bison. Do I need sheep and bison? That's the real question. I don't have any open over here. Let's take a look back this way. That's llama. That's cattle right there. I do need sheep, so we can buy sheep. I don't need bison. And it's probably because I don't have an additional ranch going on. Yeah, maybe we should build another ranch back down this way. And then buy that. Well, let's go ahead and get the sheep purchased real quick. And then we'll focus really hard on the expansion. I honestly don't know if I need 16. I probably don't, now that I think about it. Let's just do 8. And, oh wow, my supply is really low. All of a sudden. And maybe it's not so all of a sudden. Maybe I'm just not noticing it, but that feels really off. Maybe we could get enough to trade here. Overpaying. Well, I don't want to overpay because obviously I'm having supply issues. Let's just buy the 8 and dismiss for now. I don't want to mess with it. So let's put a pin in expanding for just a second. I know some of you are probably like, seriously, Night Ghost, we watch you do the same thing over and over again. Hopefully this will be a little bit different this time. But clay and pottery, again, because it's kind of our mainstay, let's take a look at it. 1,400. Are we doing okay on furnace fuel? Not really. That's a very low number considering the amount of industry I'm putting into this. So I think we've identified our problem. We have a supply shortage in furnace fuel. So let's take a look. Is this an open air? Oh my gosh. Okay, turning the camera was a great idea. My apologies. So, oh dang it, I can't fit that in there? Really? And I don't want to just squeeze it in there. Okay, you know what? That's fine. We'll leave a little gap. We'll put a little section here of road. Because people are already using this. I should just follow the masses. I did see something once that, I believe it was at Harvard. They didn't fill in the walkways. They wanted the students to do it because they're like, why would we do that? We want people to show us the most efficient route. And that right there kind of illustrates the futility of actually putting in roads sometimes. Anyway, oh, we've got this here as well. Let's mark that to pick up. You know, instead of wheat, let's do more sugar beets. Oops. Nope. There we go. 4. We'll do more sugar beets because we're doing the canned food. So I think that'd be a good idea. Let's clear this for now, and then we'll also clear the trees around it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Let's extend the road here. And I am using the grass, like the country grass or country leaf one. I'm not going to do that moving forward. Let's just do stone. And as I always like to do, let's get housing in first. I think we should be efficient. So probably, maybe we'll mix in some smattering of country homes or something like that. But for now, I think I want to do the town abodes. I find them to be the most efficient for space and whatnot. So let's just do an entire row. Actually, I'll leave that row alone. And we'll do 2 rows. Now, with 2 rows of housing, we are in a situation where we need to make sure We're amping up our food really, really strong. And I think this area is going to be good for ranches and then also for farming. So why don't we get this ready? Let's go ahead. Where's the road? There's the road. Let's do a stockpile, a 7x7. I don't know if we really need a barn because we have one here. Well, we're going to increase production, so we might as well just do a barn here as well. So we'll do a storage barn. And then let's put in a marketplace, but we'll do a small one. Yeah, small marketplace. Make sure it reaches down here where we just put all of these items. And so on this half, on this east side of the map, is residential, and this is going to be the industrial, not industrial, but the food. So let's make sure we do that. We do have a trader. I want to go ahead and, well, let's let them build that for now. Let's see what these guys have. Ah, okay, so they evenly purchase food. I know that. They take it and they evenly purchase throughout here. Why did tallow is food? Weird. But it seems to have split the purchase among all these items. I know iron statues, I don't tend to have a lot of them, but I think when you do automatic purchases, it might just stagger those out. If that makes sense. I think it is. We're having a lot of deaths. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. We've had a ton of deaths lately. We have plenty of people. What is going on here? Oh gosh, furnace fuel and glassware. So basically we need a ridiculous amount of furnace fuel. Charcoal, let's get 2 people. Here we go. Yeah, furnace fuel is a pretty big ouch on a lot of industry. Oh, we can put 2 right next to each other. Let's build another one, guys. Alright, so, oh wait, no, this is not where I wanted to go. We are building down here. Moving this camera angle is messing me up a little bit. It's kind of funny. Let's prioritize making sure stockpile is done. This is going to increase their productivity. I've talked about this before. I don't need to beat a dead horse, but you guys kind of know what I'm talking about. I like these country roads for around the farms where we don't need to leave that gap. Let's just do that. Kind of like that. And I could smatter in some homes here, but maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do some other things here. There are some aesthetics, excuse me, that we could do. Let's increase our builders for now. We'll put them to 50. That's quite a bit of builders. Holy crap. Wow. I might put in another school too at some point. But this needs to be completed. And then we also have the market. We've got all of these homes. So a lot of good stuff there. That's going to build. Let's go ahead and plan out some ranches. Let's do one right here. And I'm just going to kind of let it do its own thing. So 16 by 20. You know, as I'm saying that, I don't believe it. Let's do an 18 by 18. Let's just do the one for now. We have another trader. A traitor. I could use some steel tools to help. Oh, furnace fuel. You know what? Let's do that. We are going to have a lot of new homes, and a fire bundle might help with that. So why don't we do firewood as well, or fire bundles for fuel. And what else? I think that's going to be it for today. Furniture? Yeah, let's do furniture. We know pottery is not doing too well and is being tapped on a little too hard. So let's hold off on that. 8 more spirits to Banel the Hauler. Yeah, we'll leave the tools alone. We'll say goodbye. And then let's check out this trader as well. Nothing was traded automatically. These are supplies. I could do a little bit of sand. And, any clay? No, no clay. Healing broth. Actually might be good. If you look, I don't even have an herbalist. I don't at all. Maybe I should. I didn't think about that until just now, but maybe I should have an herbalist. Let's do, like... Yeah, no, let's just do 1,000 sand. Because I need them for glass. It's not going to be a bad purchase. Let's just do that. So, what is that? 100? Perfect. Get out of here. That is awesome. Okay. Let's move on back down to our developing area. Let's check on things. Okay, a couple houses are being finished. This is very good. Right next to the small market. Before I forget, let's go ahead and put in a well. Okay, right there. And what else do we need? I was going to do an herbalist. So why don't we look in this area where we made our little forestry village kind of thing going on. And let's do an herbalist. There we go. We'll build that up. I don't know if I want to put a house here. I think we're okay. Alright. Let's continue to look over this way. Oh, we should check on the furnace fuel. Is this one done? Almost. 76% complete. So once that's done, I will queue up a couple more people. Oh, no. Oh, no. We just started producing enough food. What are you doing here? Freeloaders! You freeloaders! Oh my gosh. What are they coming from, like a cloning vat? They're all the same. Oh my gosh, how many? Oh my gosh! I have to say yes. Okay guys, thanks everybody for joining. The chaos ensues. I'm gonna keep recording because I cannot leave it on this. Oh my gosh, let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. Later.